achieved here?
Well, I think this is the biggest scientific discovery in my lifetime, and it stands with the great scientific discoveries.
The arrival of quantum computers could be even more historic than that. We're now at the initial stages of the next revolution.
A quantum computer has just run an experiment so advanced that even the scientists behind it don't fully understand what they've created. The system produced anomalies so strange that some physicists fear it may have accidentally activated something called the God particle plugin, an experimental function that could interact with the fundamental fabric of reality itself. This isn't just speculation. Researchers monitoring one of the most advanced quantum AI systems ever built recently detected a bizarre, unexplained anomaly. The system returned data so unexpected that some experts now believe it could be directly manipulating the Higgs field, the very thing responsible for giving mass to everything in the universe. Did this experiment uncover a new quantum effect, or did it trigger something far beyond our understanding? Before revealing what this means, we first need to understand what the God particle plugin is and why some scientists have feared its activation for years. The God particle plugin, the term God particle, refers to the Higgs boson, a fundamental particle responsible for giving mass to all matter. It was first theorized in the 1960s and finally confirmed in 2012 when scientists at CERN detected it using the Large Hadron Collider. This discovery reshaped our understanding of physics, proving the existence of the Higgs field, a force that interacts with particles to determine their mass. Some physicists have theorized that manipulating the Higgs boson at a quantum level could open doors to new, unknown physics. This is where the God particle plugin comes in. It's an experimental quantum computing function designed to simulate Higgs field interactions. Scientists hoped it would allow them to model the behavior of mass at an unprecedented scale, potentially leading to breakthroughs in energy, gravity, and even space-time manipulation. But quantum computers don't just simulate physics. At their most advanced levels, they can interact with it. If the God particle plugin has indeed been activated, it may have produced results that go far beyond what scientists expected. And this leads to an even bigger question: what exactly did researchers detect inside the quantum system? The quantum anomaly that started it all. The anomaly was first detected when researchers ran an advanced quantum AI experiment. These systems are designed to push beyond classical computational limits, solving problems that would take traditional supercomputers centuries to complete. But during one particular test, something happened that no one expected. Instead of returning predictable results, the quantum system produced data that defied all known models. The calculations seemed to have been influenced by an external force, one that wasn't accounted for in any of the algorithms. At first, scientists suspected an error, a hardware malfunction, or even interference from background radiation. But further analysis revealed something far more unsettling. Some physicists believe this quantum system may have interacted with an unknown force, something that exists outside our current understanding of physics. Others suggest this could be an extreme case of quantum entanglement, where particles become so interconnected that their behavior defies classical explanation. But a few experts fear the implications could be much larger, that the activation of the God particle plugin may have triggered an event beyond human comprehension. And here's where things get even stranger. Physicists like Brian Cox and Michio Kaku have been warning for years about the dangers of pushing quantum systems beyond their limits. If their theories are correct, this anomaly might be the first sign that quantum computing is interacting with reality in ways we never anticipated. Before we dive into their warnings, take a moment to like and subscribe if you enjoy mind-blowing discoveries like this. You won't want to miss what's coming next. Brian Cox and Michio Kaku's warning. For years, physicists like Brian Cox and Michio Kaku have warned about the dangers of manipulating the quantum fabric of reality. They've raised concerns that as quantum systems grow more powerful, they could begin interacting with forces we don't yet understand. Brian Cox has specifically cautioned that certain quantum experiments might generate unpredictable energy fluctuations. He's argued that when quantum particles behave in ways that defy traditional physics, the results can be impossible to control. If a quantum system were to influence something as fundamental as the Higgs field, the consequences could extend far beyond the laboratory. Michio Kaku has taken this warning even further. He suggested that pushing quantum systems past their current limitations could force new physics to emerge, rules of the universe we haven't yet discovered. If quantum computers begin altering the Higgs field, they may be doing more than just processing information, they could be shaping the very structure of space and time itself. If their concerns are valid, this anomaly could be the first real sign that quantum computers are no longer just theoretical tools, they may already be interacting with reality on a fundamental level. But what exactly does this mean? Could this be proof that quantum computing is no longer just about data but about altering the very nature of existence itself? Could quantum computers be manipulating reality? As quantum computing pushes deeper into uncharted territory, some physicists believe we may be witnessing something far more profound than just advanced calculations. They suggest that extreme quantum interactions could be influencing the very fabric of spacetime itself. This raises an unsettling question: what if quantum computers aren't just simulating reality but actively shaping it? Traditional computers process data within the constraints of classical physics, but quantum systems operate at a level where the laws of nature are still being defined. If they are interacting with the Higgs field, the mechanism that gives mass to all particles, then even the smallest disruption could have effects we don't yet understand. Some researchers are deeply concerned about the potential consequences. If the Higgs field is being altered, even in microscopic ways, the ripple effects could extend beyond the quantum system itself. It could lead to shifts in physical constants, fluctuations in the energy structure of the universe, or even phenomena we haven't yet identified. And that brings us to the biggest concern: what if this isn't just a theoretical possibility? What if this is already happening? Quantum shifts. For years, people around the world have reported experiencing what's known as the Mandela effect, memories that don't match recorded history. Some remember events happening differently, brand names changing inexplicably, or even famous quotes being altered. While skeptics dismiss it as a psychological phenomenon, others believe something much stranger is at play. Some researchers suggest that quantum anomalies could be responsible for these bizarre memory shifts. If quantum computers are interacting with the Higgs field, altering fundamental particles in ways we don't yet understand, could they also be influencing reality itself? If the fabric of spacetime is being manipulated on even the smallest scale, could these shifts in perception be a byproduct of an unstable quantum system? If the activation of the God-particle plugin is linked to this, it would mean that the changes happening within quantum systems are not just theoretical, they are affecting the world around us. Scientists are still struggling to explain how quantum mechanics connects to human consciousness, but some speculate that disturbances at this level could ripple into our perception of time and reality itself. And here's where things take a dark turn, because some experts believe this may be why governments are keeping quantum research classified. The global quantum arms race, quantum computing is no longer just about advancing science, it has become a race for technological dominance. The world's most powerful nations are pouring billions into quantum research, each hoping to gain an edge that could redefine the future of computing, cryptography, and even warfare. The United States, China, and several European nations are in a quiet but intense battle to achieve what's known as quantum supremacy, the point where a quantum computer can outperform the most advanced classical supercomputers in the world. But unlike traditional technological breakthroughs, much of this research is happening behind closed doors. Some of the most advanced quantum developments are classified, hidden from the public under the guise of national security. Governments understand the implications of quantum computing. Whoever masters it first could have access to encryption-breaking algorithms, untraceable communication networks, and even the ability to model complex physical systems in ways that were never before possible. If a quantum system has already interacted with the Higgs field, altering fundamental aspects of reality, could this knowledge be deliberately suppressed? If governments or private research labs have detected an anomaly that suggests quantum computers are influencing physics itself, would they ever reveal it? And if this technology continues to advance at its current pace, we may soon reach a point where we no longer understand what we are creating. The future of quantum reality. Scientists are now grappling with one of the most important questions of our time: was this anomaly a simple glitch in the system, or have we stumbled upon something far more significant? If quantum computers are already shaping the forces that govern reality, the consequences could be beyond anything we've imagined. Quantum AI has already demonstrated capabilities beyond classical computing, solving complex problems in seconds that would take traditional computers centuries. But if these systems are interacting with forces like the Higgs field, What new discoveries are on the horizon? Could they unlock the next great breakthrough in physics, or are we venturing into risks that we are not yet prepared to face? Some experts argue that we are witnessing the dawn of a new scientific era, one where quantum computing doesn't just model reality, it actively participates in shaping it. Others warn that we are accelerating into uncharted territory without fully understanding the consequences. If we continue pushing the limits of quantum experimentation, we may uncover the answers to some of the universe's greatest mysteries, but we might also find ourselves questioning the very nature of reality itself. If we've already crossed the line between computing and reality, what comes next may change everything, and what's even more terrifying, we may not be able to stop it. Quantum computing is advancing at an unprecedented rate, but what do you think? Are we witnessing the first signs that quantum systems are influencing reality, or is this just a case of overanalyzing an unexplained anomaly? Let us know your thoughts in the comments. If you love mind-blowing discoveries like this, make sure to subscribe. We bring you the biggest breakthroughs every week, covering the latest in quantum physics, space exploration, and cutting-edge science. And if you found this topic fascinating, you won't want to miss what's coming next. Subscribe now and turn on notifications so you're always ahead of the future.